Yeah. Welcome to the live coverage of the team playoffs. Team playoffs at the 13th World Sudoku Championship 2018 Prague. The competition hall is ready and the players of the 4 top teams are coming shortly. You can see Jana Vodičková, the world champion in Sudoku year 2006, distributing the papers. She's the head of judges of our World Sudoku Championship. And maybe those of you who compete in this small competition hall also know well Michal, who is now in front with this white bag. He will be the moving cameraman. So hopefully we will get some nice pictures also from him. Yeah, so this is the moving camera. It's good that the judges don't know that they are on camera. Yeah, maybe this gives the same overview at the moment with no movements. Yeah, finally we can see the players. Green and blue t-shirts of the Czech team. We can see the individual champion of this year, Kota Morinishi from Japan, and his teammates. Ken Endo, reigning puzzles champion, who really improved much also in Sudoku. Okay, so from our perspective, on the right hand side, the Chinese competitors will take their seats. Japan next to them, and on the left hand side, Czech Republic and Germany. The small confusion at the moment is most probably about the puzzle types because the competitors decided within each team which puzzle types they would like to solve. So they are checking quickly if they are sitting at the right table, not to be surprised too much. Yeah, so that the rightmost part, Chinese team who did really well in the preliminary rounds and will start first with a good time advantage. Yeah, okay, this is the screen of the, let's say, IT director upstairs, Jiří Hrdina, with the clock and the team composition, and the competition started just now with the Chinese team solving. They will have 2.5 minute advantage ahead of Japanese team. Yeah. They told us that nobody will walk in front of the cameras, and we see that there is a lot of people. Maybe. Yeah, okay, we can see. Oh, I don't have the names. That's my big fault. That's the semi-finalist, Letan Ming from China. You can see that he's trying to place a transparent foil into one place and the other one. And here is Sun Cheran from Chinese team. And yeah, if we really see the detail and I understand it well, she has in her hands Renban grid, and most probably she already realized that this one is not used in the individual part. So now she has only 2 grids with numbers and 2 grids with decorations. This multi-diagonal Sudoku, and to the right we can see the thermometers. Yeah, we also provided the players with the same decorations on paper to make it somehow easier for them to try the different combinations. So more probably she's trying to solve 1/2 of the puzzle with the multi-diagonal decorations. And Michal is moving with the camera because the Japanese team is also starting to solve. It's approximately 3 more minutes for the Czech team and Germany. But what I can expect from test solving is the individual parts to be finished, let's say between 12, 15, 18, maybe 20 minutes of work. So it's open. Yeah, this is an interesting detail of the work, most probably of one of the Japanese competitors. Yeah, and again we see Renban grid with 4 possible rotations, but maybe he didn't realize yet that the decorations has a rotational symmetry, so there is in fact just one option. It's not the same for the thermometers. The thermometers has really all 4 possible rotations, and the multi-diagonal Sudoku, only 2 of them really matters. But I think it is a wise decision to make your notes and make your progress somehow in a logical manner, not to try blindly one thing, other thing, and so on. Yeah, it's not an easy task for Michal. I'm not sure if he worked as a cameraman in past. I know that he is some kind of an IT guy, but more programmer than a hardware person. Yeah. The next 2 teams are most probably also close to start of their work. I'm not sure how long is the cables for Michal, if he is capable to move forward to show us other player with different combination of puzzle types. Yeah, and this is Klára Vytisková, Jakub Ondroušek, Pavel Kadlečík, and Jakub Hrazdíra. The 4 members of Czech A team. And few seconds after them also the German team started. So now we have 36 minutes to go. Hopefully with more action in a few next minutes. Yeah, again, these are the same 3 puzzle types. It's the same situation in all the triplets, that usually one of the puzzle types is easy to eliminate from both of the grids. So that one is then used in the team puzzle, while it is necessary to combine the other 2 for the individual part. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure, but this is an empty grid yet, and so on, and so this should be hands of Klára. Yeah. Yeah. So that's one of the possible rotations of thermometers. And I hope that I'm allowed to say this to the mic, that this is the correct one. But usually it is much easier to say which is the wrong one than to see what is the correct one. Okay. Michal finally managed to move to the next row. Hopefully he can also focus somehow. We can see Taro Arimatsu from Japan. He is also world puzzle champion. If I'm not mistaken, it was year 2010 in Poland. Yeah, and this should be the other Japanese guy. Yeah, of course I'm not 100% sure because the personal experience of these players may be different, but the multi-diagonal Renban thermometers combination should be the second most tough one. So probably the guys from the back rows will be at the team table first. Okay, it's 10 minutes of the round for Chinese. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a really good view. So we can see that Sun Cheran is finishing the bottom grid with the thermometers placed in a correct place. So it's just a question of seconds to fill in the grid. But again, she will have to rewrite the numbers here and then to solve the upper part. Okay, and now there is the upper part with multi-diagonal decoration. She should check if it is one direction or the other one. I think that with the numbers in the overlapping box, it should be easier. And maybe she is able to imagine where the lines are. Otherwise, the recommendation would be to draw them. Yeah, still nobody faster than she is. Oh, finally we can see other puzzles. So, this is the sequences grid. The sequences combination with extra regions. Most probably the player who I don't know who it is decided correctly that the clock faces will be used in the team puzzle. Yeah, at this moment for me is kind of a relief that all the players are working somehow and not hitting the table with their heads. Yeah, maybe if we can focus the camera, or if Michal is able to focus the camera under the hands of Jakub, he will also give us some interesting picture. Yeah, and finally, Tantandai, she's really on strike today, submitting a puzzle. I'm not sure what was her combination. We didn't see the table. And also, Andrej from Slovakia is marking the solution of Kenendo. And in a row in front, Peter is marking the solution of Kota Morinishi. So finally some action. And it seems that we will see two Japanese guys at the team table. I believe that Suncheran also will be capable to finish the multi-diagonal part. And here is the team table of China. For just one player, it is not easy to start. Yeah, and here are the two Japanese guys. It's a more interesting situation. They are holding in their hands two grids. One of them is fortress, and one of them is arrows. And if I remember correctly, it is possible to deduce the corner for the fortress puzzle. So if they succeed in this mini task, they will be able to go on and fill at least one of the quarters. Then they will have to wait for their teammates, because yeah, this is the weakest link competition, and definitely without all four grids it is not possible to complete the whole grid. Yeah, and here we go in the top right quarter. I think the guys placed the fortress decorations. It is easier because again, the decoration has a rotational symmetry, so there is just one possible way. So Kota Morinishi is working on the fortress while Kenendo is trying to search a good quarter for arrows. Okay, this is Chinese table, and we know that Tantandai was sitting in the same row as Kenendo, so she again brought here the arrows grid. Unfortunately for her and the Chinese team, this is not a good decoration to start with. I'm afraid that before other teammate will come to the team table, there is not much to do. If you don't want to test 16 possibilities, but at least she can work a bit in the overlapping squares to eliminate the candidates and to prepare the grid for the rest of the team. Okay, we are back to Kota and Ken. They are together finishing the Fortress puzzle. It should be possible, maybe up to some last cells, but if I remember correctly, the full box can be fixed. And this is the overview. So this is Michal and the moving camera. Okay, Czech team and Germany still working at the individual tables. Okay, we have 20 minutes over and 22 left. Okay. The first German player at the team table. He took his chair with him, not only the decorations. And if I see it correctly, this is the Renban decoration. The good thing for Sebastian is that this Renban decoration has this rotational symmetry, so if he will work alone, he will try only 4 possibilities. Yeah, this is the closer view of the same one. Yeah, okay. Sun Cheran submitted the solution and Latin Ming also. So the Chinese team is, let's say, striking back with 2 players at the team table. And if I see it correctly, this should be the clock. Yeah, these are the clock faces. My beloved one. And actually, you can, we don't see it very clearly, but there is quite a lot of given digits in this samurai grid. And in a combination with a lot of black and white circles in the clock face decoration, even with 16 possibilities to check, it is possible to find only one which is valid. And here is the third Chinese player. Kota and Ken most probably finished the top right corner with the Fortress puzzle and now are checking where to place the arrows. Yeah, and these are the Chinese contestants. They have a Renban decoration, arrows, and the clock faces. It is a bit surprising because I thought that the part with the Fortress is the easiest one. But of course, any of the players can have some issues. And this is a great situation for Chinese team with all 4 players at the table. I think they should be able to finish the puzzle in approximately maybe 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so all the judges are looking what they do. On the background, we saw already Clara also at the team table of Czech Republic. But here are, okay, and Jakub with hair. So we have 2 Japan guys and 2 Czech guys at the team table, while Sebastian is still alone at the German table. Yeah, most probably they moved the paper from the camera, so we cannot see very well. Yeah, this is clear, but unfortunately not a good grid with decorations to start. Yeah. Well, we will not see much here also. Yeah, it seems that they make use of the extra blank grid to just solve the Fortress Sudoku alone, and then just to copy the important digits to the overlapping squares. Yeah, if it is Clara and Jakub from the first 2 rows, then they have arrows. And what is the next one? I think it was Renban. Sorry. Yeah, and also Martin, yeah, it is Martin, joined Sebastian at the team table of Germany. And what is good for them, yeah, they have this fortress part, so they will solve the top right corner. Yeah, so we have 15 minutes left. That should be definitely enough for the Chinese team. And there are finally three Japanese guys here with fortress decoration and the top right quarter already solved, and with arrows and renban. I believe that in this combination they will succeed to place the grids correctly. Yeah, and here are the clock faces. And the clock faces puzzle fits to the leftmost grid. So now Jakub and Clara have at least something to work on. They should check twice if they redraw all the clock faces, because with the negative condition in operation, it will be really harmful to miss just one. Yeah, we can see 3 Japanese teammates, and as they are working on the bottom right part, which should be arrows, and the bottom left part, which should be Renban. So they are also making a good progress, but still waiting for the fourth colleague with the clock faces. Yeah, okay, this is the close view to the Chinese team puzzle. Here they are just rewriting the numbers to the competition grid. The top right part should be okay, and now where to place Renban, arrows and clock faces. Well, with all the remaining three parts empty as it is now, I can see also interesting chances for Japan, I would say. Yeah. Do we have all four grids also for Japan? So this is, I would say this is a close race again. Three players. Do we see 6 hands? Yeah, most probably yes. So waiting for Jakub, but still with grids to work on. Okay, I think we should go back to tables number 1 and 2 to see the race between China and Japan for the title. Yeah. Most probably the Japanese guy. Oh, no, not the case. I think I saw, yes, this is Japan. Yeah, I was a bit confused with the abbreviation of Japan. Yeah, still 3 people at the Czech team table working on clock faces and forties. Just for a while, the German pair of players at the team table now. And here is the third player with the third grid, which is good for them to make more progress. Okay, now they are finishing also the clock faces, but most probably still not sure where to place Renban and arrows. So the Japanese guys working on the clock faces in the top left. Does this mean that they have all the other quarters already finished? I think yes. Okay, I think this is still just 3 players. Yeah, this is the fortress part ready. Okay, as we don't know which team this is not a good view for us maybe. Yeah, this is China matching the Renban to the bottom left, which is correct. Yeah, it's a lot of hands and not that big paper. Yeah, so Xiu Chen finished the clock face puzzle on her paper. So the 2 quarters definitely ready for China. Okay, that's a close look to the grid of the Czech Republic, and Michal is moving again. Yeah, that's again Czech Republic, but if I still see only 6 hands. Okay, 7 minutes. And according to this table, we saw just a second before, all 3 teams of China, Japan, and Czech Republic are in full strength at the team table. And this is a puzzle. And if I can see how number 7 are written, and I remember what I saw for the whole day in the judging room, I assume that this should be Japanese team. We got many times confused by their 7s and 1s. And most probably they are finishing the last part, the Renban part. Well, switching to China is not a bad idea because most probably they also are finishing at least some parts of the grid. Yeah, but they still don't have the arrows part, so I think that Japan is well ahead. Yeah, this should be the team puzzle of Japan because they are working on the left part of Renban. Tohle už ne. Okay, these are the judges. These are the judges over the Japanese puzzle. So, with, let's say, 1 minute to go, we will know if it was a successful submission. Okay, in the meantime, we see the Chinese team working on the right bottom part with arrows decorations, which is correct, but it is important to find the correct rotation of the foil. And with 4 more minutes to go, I think they are still able to finish the part. Yeah, the body language and the movements around the Japanese table shows that these are the new champions. And maybe there is kind of a race between China and Czech Republic for a silver, but the Chinese team was just finishing the puzzle, I think. Yeah, it seems that they are writing the last numbers, checking if everything is correct before the submission. And with less than 5 minutes to go, I think it may be, 2.5. Then most probably the other teams will not finish the complete puzzle. On the other hand, they should be able to complete at least some parts. And if the solution is not complete, also the parts count. So now the referees are going to mark the submission of Chinese team. Attempt for a silver. I hope that after the first rather boring 5 to 10 minutes, the end was worth watching with more action. Unfortunately for the Chinese team, they didn't take the advantage of the time difference and of the fact that they were in 4 people at the table earlier. Okay, so we have the silver medalists, and with not much time left, I assume. Yeah, less than 1 minute. If it was really Martin Merker, so he finally completed the German team at the team table. But that should be advantageous for the Czech team. When the time is over, the judges will mark what is done on a team puzzle, and the number of correctly solved parts will count. Yeah, Jiří is saying that he is not sure whose are those hands, but I can clearly see the nose of Pavel Kadlečík, so this is the Czech puzzle with the 2 top sides ready, and the time is up. So now we will have to wait until the judges will correct the team puzzles of Czech Republic and Germany. Definitely applause is deserved for Japanese team and Chinese team. And as you remember from the individual part, it will take some time until they will go downstairs. I hope you will find the puzzle interesting when you download it after the championship and give it a try with your teammates or on your own. And I can say that it is a good relief for me that the World Sudoku Championship part is over for me. I was so deeply digged into this that I really don't know what is the next on the schedule. So if somebody of my colleagues from organization team can hear me. And yeah, open discussion of WPF at 9 p.m. It's 9:04. We are sorry for the delay.